Introducing the Volkswagen Tiguan LineTech. Now joining our approved used stock here at Crewe Volkswagen dealership, this practical and versatile 5-seater SUV will appeal to those who want that very something special for their money. This Tiguan is incredibly well equipped and is available in the pure white solid paint in the range-topping LineTech trim. What that means for you in practicality? Well, starting with the exterior bodywork, it has been fully redesigned to include a sporty R-Line kit, and as you can see for yourself in the front here, you have a fully redesigned pronounced front sports spoiler with a lower grille enhanced by a number of piano black dash inserts, as well as loads of chrome accents with unique R-Line badging. But that's not all, folks. In terms of styling, whether traveling in the day or the night, you have full use of these gorgeous looking LED headlights with LED daytime running lights as well. Overall, the car looks quite chunky and mean, and being finished in the pure white paintwork, it has that lovely contrast between the blacked out windows thanks to the tinted glass. In terms of wheels, well, feast your eyes on these 20-inch Suzuka diamond turn wheels, which I think you'll agree with me, look absolutely stunning. Additionally, prominent R-Line badging is available on the sides, and there's even a full panoramic sunroof with a tilt and sliding option available to lend in plenty of natural light on the sunny day like we have today. As we move over to the side of the vehicle, such luxuries will include keyless entry and keyless start, heated electrically operated and folding wing mirrors, chrome roof rails, and even an extended, more pronounced rear sport spoiler to enhance the more sportier pedigree of this car. Moving to the back of the car, a fully redesigned lower spoiler is available as well, with much more aggressive twin exhaust pipes, and the lights in the back feature full LED dynamic light technology. They even change shape when you apply the brakes to make you that little more visible. For comfort and convenience, the boot lid is fully electrically operable, which makes things especially easy when your hands are full of shopping. And the boot space inside is absolutely cavernous, easily accommodating 4 large suitcases without any hassle, and that's before you fold the seats down in a 40-20-40 folding split seat configuration. If you want to fold the seats down, simply pull on these levers and the seats will automatically fold down, so no need to climb in to the back seats. Cubbyhole storages are quite deep on either side, with metal tether hooks available on either side to tie down items, as well as shopping hooks for any loose items, and there's even a 12-volt power socket from which you can gain power. Underneath the floor, we've even managed to fit in a space-saver spare wheel. Touch wood you ever need to use it, but it's nice to know it's there. To close the boot, very simply press on this button here. Your rear passengers in the car won't be complaining either, thanks to a number of highlights including an ambient light pack, as well as there is even part leather upholstery seats available, which are absolutely comfortable. They feature cloth and Alcantara bolsters around with this unique pattern available. They are absolutely massively comfortable, which makes it great for short or long distance journeys. Other luxuries will include large door bins for your drinks. There's even a center armrest where the center seat is, which features integrated cup holders, Isofix child anchor points so you can bring the little ones along, and passengers will even benefit from their own air vents, climate control system to get the temperature just right, and even a USB connector with another 12-volt output socket. Don't have to remind you that panoramic sunroof lends in plenty of natural light in the cabin, as it covers almost 70% of the roof, and it should be pointed out it also comes with a blackout sunshade light as well, in case you're worried about getting a free tan. Behind the backrests, sturdy picnic tables, both with integrated cup holders, are available as an additional little luxury to make life that little bit easier. Moving to the front of the cabin, that's where things start getting really interesting. We got these leather door inserts with white piping stitching, which I quite particularly like. But you also have got little features such as protective R-Line kick plates, which illuminate in the evening as well, upgraded aluminium sports pedals, and of course a fully redesigned R-Line sports steering wheel, which features quite chunky and much more design. They even have paddle shifts behind the wheel for a more dynamic drive, and there's a prominent R-Line logo embossed near the flat bottom of the steering wheel, which further complements the seats, which are a lot more sporty, featuring additional side bolster support, and of course they've got the R Racing logo embossed near the headrest. It's quite nice. There's even lumbar support function available on either side of the seat to make it a little bit more comfortable. When you get in the driver's seat, apart from this gorgeous steering wheel, straight away you'll be greeted by this large 10-inch digital instrument cluster, which is available as standard specification on this LineTech Tiguan. It's fully customizable and can be controlled via this multifunction steering wheel. You can display all sorts of information on the move. One of the key benefits is the dynamic road sign recognition camera, which will speed and identify road signs as you're traveling along to make sure you never exceed the speed limit. Also, there's a number of active safety systems available, such as a lane assist lane keeping system, adaptive cruise control with speed limiter to allow you to set a specific speed and distance between yourself and the car in front on long journeys, and even front assist city emergency braking. Also, satellite navigation can be displayed directly ahead of you, so no need to take your eyes off the road when traveling, and you can just look at this cluster directly ahead of you. It has a nice widescreen function, but you can still display other information. You've always got your gear and your speed, or if you prefer the more round design, you've got the actual digital clusters instrument as well. All the usual refinements, such as audio controls and Bluetooth telephony, are on hand on this model as well. In the center, you have Volkswagen's 8-inch Discover navigation system, which is incredibly easy to use and features high-definition graphics wrapped around in this gloss black finish. In terms of media, full AM, FM and DAB digital radio receptions are available, with additional media source functionality on hand for any add-ons you may wish to use, such as those ones on display. As I mentioned, Bluetooth pairing is incredibly easy, and the satellite navigation can be displayed back on this main screen here. It's very quick and intuitive. You've always got your speed warning, comes with live traffic updates, 7-digit postcodes with house numbers, and you can even change the view from a 3D to a 2D with a daytime and a nighttime mode settings as well. If you prefer sticking with your phone, don't worry, you can still use our App Connect, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone interface for any add-ons and devices from your phone. For example, Google Maps or iMaps or even Waze are on offer, or any other systems such as Spotify, podcasts, or even WhatsApp your friends when on the move, so you can always stay connected with everyone. To complement temperature, whether it's hot or a cold day, 2-zone climate control will be on offer, and that can be operated via the touch-sensitive 8-inch screen. Or if you prefer, there are those cool rotary dials here. Both outer ones are for the temperature, with the center one adjusting the power of the fan, 2 air conditioning settings, one for maximum and standard, as well as a heated front and rear windscreen thanks to the heating blower. Winter packs also on offer, which gives you heated front seats for the driver and passenger for those cold mornings or autumn and winter seasons. To help with parking, there's an upgraded 360-degree parking camera system, giving you an area view with even dynamic guidelines, and you can even change the angle of the camera to, for example, focus on if you're trying to hitch a tow or a trailer, or if you're pulling out of a narrower space, you'll get a much wider depth so you can see out of those tight corners. But overall, incredibly easy to park this car, and even comes with a park assist self-parking function, allowing you to automatically park the car. You can even choose on which side the car parks itself as well. All you have to do is operate the pedals and the steering wheel will automatically adjust itself. As you can see, there is loads on offer with this gorgeous Volkswagen Tiguan LineTech in pure white. If you would like to find out more information on this vehicle, then why not pick up the phone and contact our friendly sales team on 01270 864 452, or alternatively follow the link in the description below. From myself, as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy our content, and if you'd like to stay up to date with all our latest updates, why not consider subscribing to our channel for more content, or alternatively, if you have any questions about the vehicle or anything I'd like, feel free to get in touch and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Many thanks again and enjoy your weekend.